Hi, welcome to the Homegirls podcast. I'm Shanna O'Brien, the redheaded realtor.
Can I just stop you?
Yes.
Because when you mute the music like that, the music goes into that super weird disco. You always want to start it from the beginning, because with it still running, then you won't know where it's at. Anyway, it won't sound like anything like we did before. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I don't.
Let's do this.
I wanted to stop before we got way too into it, and then I'm like, I saw it because I saw you mute or
yeah, I was trying to fade it, but maybe that doesn't work. Or we still have to stop it.
I think fading is a very good idea.
But then we still have to stop.
So fade it and then stop it.
Yeah.
So that it resets when we... We're getting better at this. You've learned a fading trick. That'll be the first time.
I know. I'm like, look at me.
I didn't notice that, so that's cool.
Just fade it and then turn it off.
Yeah.
But I also... Okay. What am I going to know? Hi, welcome to the podcast. I'm Shanna O'Brien, the redheaded realtor.
And I'm Andy Costello with Coop Living.
And this week we were going to talk about some community events coming up here in Clark County.
As your homegirls in Southwest Washington, we want to make sure that you know what's going on in your community so that you have an opportunity to maybe get involved in something if it strikes your fancy as we get into this season of giving and giving back to the community and being part of the community.
Absolutely. So we were going to talk about a few great organizations that are actually putting together Thanksgiving meals for our homeless population here in Clark County. The first one is Warehouse 23. Mark Mathias is always very generous with our community. He's the owner of Beaches and Warehouse 23, and they will be feeding people Thanksgiving dinner at Warehouse 23.
From 10 to 3.
From 10 to 3. Last year they served 700 people. If you are interested in volunteering to help out with that effort, give them a call at the restaurant.
Yes, or if you know anybody that maybe is in need of a meal on Thanksgiving, feel free to send them down to Warehouse 23.
Yeah, and the food's good, so.
What's not to like about that?
Exactly.
The second opportunity is with St. John the Evangelist from 11 to 3 on Thanksgiving. They will be providing meals to the homeless or people that are looking for a good hot meal for Thanksgiving. And if you are in need of transportation, they're also coordinating transportation from the transit center on 99 or down at Esther Short Park.
Yes, they actually have people that will be picking up homeless people, taking them to have the meal and bringing them back. So that's really nice. So if you know anybody that could use that service, give them a call.
Definitely another great organization in our community helping people out over the holidays.
And the third one we were going to talk about is Daddy D's Southern Style Barbecue, which is one of my favorites because it's from Louisiana. The owner's from Louisiana, and he cooks up some mean barbecue. So they have multiple locations now, but they're going to be doing their Thanksgiving meal from their original location, which, not my words, it's a self-proclaimed hole-in-the-wall restaurant. And it's actually the back of a Shell station. So it's like, where are you going for dinner? The Shell station on 4th Plain. So it's 4th Plain and about 72nd. And they're going to be cordoning off the whole parking lot. They'll have tents and tables. They're not doing it on Thanksgiving Day. They're doing it the Saturday before. So this Saturday, is it really the Saturday before Thanksgiving?
It is
this Saturday. What time was that one?
I actually didn't write that one down.
Let me see. Oh, it's from 11 to 2 this Saturday. And it's not exclusively for people that are homeless population. They are just kind of catering to anybody who is kind of working class people that just don't have the means this year to put together a big traditional Thanksgiving spread. So there will be families there, and then volunteers will pack up all of the leftovers and they'll be taken downtown to distribute to the homeless.
Yeah, and our last option is if you're out in the east part of the county, out in Washougal, at the Washougal Community Center, every Friday, and then also next Thursday for Thanksgiving from 4 to 6, they will be there with a ham Thanksgiving dinner on actual Thanksgiving Day. So if that's where you are, or you know somebody that might be in need out in Washougal, they will be there from 4 to 6 on Thanksgiving Day.
Awesome. And of course, what happens immediately after you finish digesting your turkey? It's Christmas.
Yeah.
It's already Christmas. It's been Christmas since the day after Halloween, apparently.
Well, since September, some stores, yeah.
So we were going to talk about also one of the big Vancouver events that's put on by the Rotary, and that is the Christmas tree lighting at Esther Short Park.
Mm-hmm. That's a time-honored tradition here in our community. So from 4 to 7, all the festivities will be going on. So make sure you get down there early for parking, and make sure that you've got a good spot to watch the lights get turned on at 6 o'clock.
So it starts, yeah, they light the tree at 6 o'clock,
Right.
but the event's from 4 to 7, and then as soon as the tree is lit, and there are 11,000, is that what I said? Yeah, 11,000 lights in the park, so it's pretty spectacular. At 6:15, the Vancouver Community Band puts on a free concert inside of the Hilton. So you'll be outside for a while, but then you can go into the Hilton and warm up, and that's kind of cool, and enjoy some music. And before the lighting ceremony, there are several local choirs that'll be there performing. Santa and his elves will be there.
Along with Anna and Elsa.
Of course, Anna and Elsa will be there. And carriage rides around the park, which was kind of a fun addition.
Yeah.
So
make
that's-
sure you take some hot chocolate or some coffee down there.
Right,
Keep you nice
fill
and
your
warm.
thermos.
Yep. Stay nice and warm. Maybe put a little schnapps in there. Keep you
Right.
even toastier.
Take your flask.
Yeah.
We're not promoting taking your flask to
Right.
the park, just saying.
Yeah. Probably be a little nippy though.
Yeah, it
next
has
week.
the chance to be pretty cold. I haven't been down there. I haven't been in town for Thanksgiving for a long time, but the last time we went, it was really cold, but it was fun. There's a great energy of having so many people in the community kind of coming together for something that's festive and uplifting.
Yes.
So it's a fun event.
Yes. So, like Shanna mentioned, it's from 4 to 7. 6 o'clock, the lights will get turned on. 6:15, the concerts start in the Hilton to warm up, and then all the festivities will still be going on that time. So, definitely worth checking out if you're in town for Thanksgiving or have company and just want to show them the Vancouver
Right.
spirit. And then maybe
Exactly.
take a nice walk down to the Vancouver waterfront and see what that maybe looks like all lit up if you haven't had a chance to go down there at night. It's really beautiful.
It is a beautiful addition to our community. So I think we are going to share a home maintenance tip with you to help you get ready for Thanksgiving, because what comes with all of that cooking comes storing the food. Oh, we're podcasting from the Mod House studio with a very rambunctious puppy at our feet, so sorry for the little click click sound, but that's Gigi.
So, yeah, as Shanna mentioned, our tip this week is to clean out your fridge before you go and buy all of your food and drink for Thanksgiving. So make sure you're taking everything out of your refrigerator. If you've got glass or wire shelves, warm soapy water, make sure you've got a cloth. You're getting into where the rubber seals are, making sure they're still all intact. If you've got an older fridge, just to make sure the efficiency is keeping up. Maybe take everything out of the freezer, hot soapy cloth, make sure you're down there cleaning that up.
Give it that annual once over before your mother-in-law is opening the fridge to put something in and
Yep.
sees how you really live.
Yes, and throw out those old condiments that might be like 3 years old from
Right.
some random, honey mustard thing you use for a recipe you never made again. So that is this week's home tip.
And if you want to receive more home maintenance tips, just text the word FREE to 77948 and you'll get a link to download our free home maintenance guide with 12 months of helpful home maintenance tips to help you keep your home in top shape.
And that's 77948 and the word free. And then it'll get sent right back to you. So make it very easy for you to have tips received every week, or a guide that you can follow our tips every week.
Absolutely. You don't have to think about what am I supposed to be doing as a homeowner. You
Right.
can just follow the list.
Right.
I like things to be simple.
Yes, and that's what we're trying to do, help you out. So if you love our show, like our videos, we would appreciate some reviews, comments, likes, thumbs up. We are pretty much everywhere. So iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play.
Spotify, Google Play, and soon to be on the iHeartRadio network.
So we'd love to have you give us some feedback. And we also thank you for either watching or listening to us this week.
Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. We're the Homegirls, Southwest Washington.
Bye.
Bye.